Hello everyone, welcome to this big announcement. Obviously the 31st of Jan, super blood moon day, as they say. And no, I'm not riding around the moon, that is not the announcement. Prior to the big announcement, before I let you all know, last week the 26th of Jan marked 4 years. So 4 years ago, I was hopping on a plane from New Zealand and then flying over here to the UK to ride around the world. You all know I've achieved that. The Round the World bike is now at the visitor centre in Hinckley, so do go and check that out. It's really awesome. The bike is as it was, with the panniers, the roll bag. There's even my helmet, original helmet there with the original visor and all that. So it's really an honour. And there's even a background picture of me doing me jump. Obviously, yeah, within that 4 years, ridden around the world, been put in the visitor centre for the Triumph history, as it was the first sort of modern Triumph to do a proper circumnavigation of the world. Prior to that, of course, Ted Simon. That's not the only thing I've done. Rode across the states as well, from New York to Los Angeles. That was on the Explorer. That was at the time, no one knew about that new Explorer coming out. It's about 3,000 miles across there. Did some 3/4 of it solo, doing the old GoPro stuff, and then caught up with the Triumph sort of film crew, and then got some photos. Just prior to Christmas, I did the dealer talk, and I saw a lot of the dealers have my photo on the Explorer, where I'm sort of standing there in the horizon. It was really nice, and to see that is a real honour, because every dealer I go along, and I know Triumph Glasgow guys got me to sign it, but that photo there was part of the photo back in Utah in the Valley of the Gods. That was 6 months after me finishing my world trip in July. After that, I then did the filming for an 800, for a 1200, did a load of modelling stuff. I've been to all the press launches in Portugal, in France, the dealer immersion. I've also toured to Austria with Globebusters just last year. Also did the Tri-Days the year before that, so it's been going all over the place. And in the space of 4 years, going around the world, doing all these small little trips through Europe, doing the press launches, doing the filming across the states, it's flown by, it really has. And I'm so honoured and so privileged, and also to share it with you all as well. And that's a big factor. Obviously I haven't just done that, and obviously it's all mostly Triumph stuff. But you know, I've worked with other companies as well. I've designed my own jacket with Sparta, and did stuff with Wrangler jeans, which I'm still wearing. Did stuff with GoPro as well to produce travel and motorcycle material as well. I've also done to shows, Overland event, Touratech event, went to NEC a couple of years running, did the Experience Adventure Arena, teaching you all how to not fall off. Around the World series, which you can watch on YouTube or Facebook, but also the DVD. So thank you for everyone who purchased a copy of the DVD. I can officially announce that there is no more DVDs. It's sold out, and there's not going to be any more. So it's only digital downloads. So I'm keeping it modern, as I've always done. A lot of hard work and effort went into that, and personal hard work and effort. You know, I've invested thousands of pounds, you know, £2,000-3,000 to create that. Not to mention the months of hours of editing to make sure it's, you know, entertaining enough for you all to enjoy. So yeah, so that was all done in-house, and I hope you all enjoyed that. And then also just meeting up with loads of people, and being asked to take photos and sign things and tips and pointers. I mean, I get messages on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, emails, through my vlog, that sort of stuff. I get messages all the time from people asking about advice, or quite simply just giving me a thumbs up. No, thank you all for sending me those messages. Keep them coming. They give me a good boost. And at the very start, I set out to inspire you all, and I feel I've done that. Obviously, that's all in the 4 years. That's all in the past. We're now in the present, and I'm looking ahead for the future. Obviously, that leads me to my announcement, and that is, despite what a fantastic and successful 4 years it has been, but obviously in the last year it has been a bit hard. It's been hard going because, you know, again, those who haven't watched my series, I didn't get a free world trip. I borrowed lots of money, and I still owed all that money back. Getting back to the normality as such. So there's just lots of sort of personal things, a lot of financial things. Again, I don't get a check in my pocket every month from, say, sponsors or being an ambassador for Triumph. It's all self-funded to inspire you all. And obviously I can't keep that going on top of everything else. So it's really sort of led me to the decision that, and this big announcement that I will be saying goodbye to the UK, and I'm flying back home to New Zealand. So it's been an absolute tremendous time. I've come here, I've ridden around the world. As a younger figure, you know, I chose Triumph when everyone was choosing, so to speak, the GS, and everyone was doing it in the later years, whereas I've gone, I'm going to do it in the younger years. Did it in vlog style and videos rather than the generic book. I've just done it a little bit different. I'm still going to do some bike stuff in NZ, still going to do some motorcycling stuff over there. So the big announcement is I'm saying goodbye here in the UK, and I'm flying back to New Zealand. So it's been one hell of a ride, people. It's been a phenomenal ride. It's been an emotional ride, and I thank every single one of you from sticking by me, being there from the start. I think it's about time just to have a little bit of a settle, sort myself out, get myself straight back at home, just get ready for the next chapter, the next book, and start achieving much more. I will be at the London show for one day on the Sunday. If you want a last chance to see me in the UK in person, come along to the London show, because then the following day on Monday I'll be flying back to NZ. Back home, back in the heat, back with my mum, my sister and schoolmates and all that. So yeah. So see you all down under, see you all in NZ, see you all in the sunshine. As I said, it's been one hell of a ride, and my last and final spiel is get out there and make use of the time you have, okay? We all have, no matter what's rich or poor, young or old, we all have the same currency, and that is time. We don't know how much time we've got, but we know we've got a limited amount of time. And I'm a true believer and you can do absolutely anything you want, absolutely anything, but you can't do everything, because we don't have enough time. So make the time valuable and get on it and do it and actually make it happen rather than dreaming all the time, okay? And go get a whiteboard. Right, we'll see you in NZ, everyone, and I'll end it with a foot tap to end it.
Here we are at Triumph HQ in Hinckley, ready to set off. So I'm ready. Here we go. We're off. There's no turning back now. I'll be returning here in Hinckley June 2015 roundabouts. I will see you in over a year.